Trash Cinema 101.
Oh, hi. Hello and welcome back to Trash Cinema 101, What the Fuck Wednesdays. I am your host, Logan, here every single Wednesday and Monday, playing various films from the past that I want to put into your eye holes. I just want to say hi to everyone up inside the chat room. I see you. We got Sophocles and Roxanne and John and Samantha and Scott and Wayne. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. As always, please let me know how things sound. I have my moody, dramatic electronic music in the background, so let me know how that all sounds. Today's film is called What to Do on a Date, and it's done by Cornet Films, the same ones that did Social Courtesy, the one where we went to the homeless person hoedown party. I can't make up things about these films because they're weird all by themselves. Like, you can't lie about them. They're that weird. Yay! Oh, and of course I have my cat Mishka. Hi, Mishka. Hi. My cat, as always, just lounging, relaxing, having his best possible life. As always, I want to say thank you to everybody who helps sponsor all the things I do, especially through Patreon or by donating into my tip jar. You can do as such at logandonahoo.com. I'll throw the link into the chat room at the very end of the day, or end of the broadcast, so you don't have to actually type things. It's just there for you to click. I'm there for you. Also, I have my 3 PSAs, especially regarding the Black Lives Matter movement at the very, very end of today's broadcast, including a new group that you can actually follow and sponsor. So, updates, things about that. So, without further ado, I want to tell you guys this is a good idea to go ahead and throw my broadcast onto your computer or your TV or whatever hands-free device you can watch this on, so you can use your mobile device to play some pre-show games. I sound dolphin smooth. Thank you. That feels good. Yeah, no, ever since like about a month ago when I started playing with my settings on my audio, like, this is my lovely sound. Anyway, let's get things started. Let's hop on into our pre-show game a-go-go. You're going to go to kahoot.it, and you will enter in our room code, which is 253-6290. Again, that is 253-6290. Let me go ahead and bring up some of your... Oh, yeah. Listen to that party music. You weren't ready. You thought you were ready? You weren't. Yes. What to do on a date? Foreplay is very important. So Kahoot.it or the Kahoot app, you can go ahead and log on. Again, it'll probably stop you from having any sort of questionable name, so feel free to have fun with what your username is, but proceed at your own risk. We got the founder, Sprinkle Pie, Wayne, Scott, the wrong finger. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bam. Yeah. Mongolicious. There we go. You just gotta hide it into the name. That's what's up. Cause my body's too mongolicious for you, baby. Problematic. Scrabby Roger. Ooh. Hello, Scrabby Rodrigo. I am somebody. Damn right you're somebody. Have you ever heard that song? It was from back in the 1960s kind of civil rights movement music. It's a really good song. Damn right I'm somebody. Look it up. It's fun. Afterwards. We have the wrong finger and now the right finger. Looks like we have 7 or 9 different players. Let me see how our ratio is. Looks like we have 10 concurrent viewers. I'll give people another like couple seconds to go ahead and log in. Bum, 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 bum. Is everyone excited to learn what the 1950s has to tell us more about what to do on a date? What to do? Yay! Hi, Sandwich! By the way, note the fact that each one of these films is about a separate thing, and this is all going to wind up on the first week of July, in which when I saw what this is, it's about dating, but it's... you're in for a treat. Awesome. Looks like we got 10 players. Looks like everybody's in that's going to be in. If you want to join up, you still can by going to the Kahoot app or kahoot.it and entering in that code. Let's get things started. Bam. In what to do on a date. 3, 2, 1. First question. Replay. Today's shirt was made by Cornet Films. What is a cornet? Oh yes, I've asked this before. What is a cornet? Is it a small or simple crown, a big frilly necktie, a 1950s car with a lot of chrome, or a net that you catch Corona beer with? Because Corona beer is the only type of Corona I want you to catch. Today's shirt was made by Coronet Films. What is a coronet? A smaller simple crown, a big frilly necktie, a 1950s car with lots of chrome, or a net you catch Corona beer with. Yes, most of you remembered. Yes, coronets are in fact a small or simple crown. Let's see where people line up. Oop, I am somebody in the lead, followed by Sprinkle Pie, and then Wayne in third. Ooh, it's happening. Next question. Question number 2, true or false? This film was made with the help of the National Council on Family Relations. True or false? This film was made with the help from a doctor from the National Council on Family Relations. Little typo there, but it still means the same thing. A doctor from the National Council on Family Relations. I've loved looking up 1950s things while making these quizzes. Oop! None of you got it right. True, it was in fact made by a doctor, Dr. Evelyn Dussenso. I'm going to mess up her last name until I finally see it again. From the National Council on Family Relations. The whole idea, this was supposed to be a progressive film. All of these were progressive films at the time, teaching people how to be good citizens, and they started a whole council on it in the government. So let's see. Ooh, things are switching around. We have I Am Somebody, followed by Sprinkle Pie, and then the wrong finger in third. Moving on up. Ooh, we got Ginny Susie. The right finger has to go walk the dogs. Later, alligator. Oh no! Have fun walking the dogs. I'll be here in a hot second. Number 3. This one is a multi-select. It is double the points. The question is, in the film, what places does the main character ask his date to go to? You gotta choose 2. 2 of these is either to set up for a scavenger sale, to a polio-themed picnic, to a church-sponsored cakewalk, or to a film called Wagon Train. Select what 2 places the main character asks his date to go to. Is it to set up for a scavenger sale, to a polio-themed picnic, to a church-sponsored cakewalk, or to see a film called Wagon Train? Boop, 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 boop. Oh, it looks like we have almost everybody. I don't know if our last one is Ginny, who's actually walking the dogs now, but it might bump her out if no one answers. Last chance to set up for a scavenger sale, to a polio-themed picnic, to a church-sponsored cakewalk, or to see a film called Wagon Train. Let's see what the real answer is. It was, in fact, yup, to set up for a scavenger sale and to see a film called Wagon Train. Let's see who got both 2,000 points. Whoop, things are flipping. Look at the founder in lead, followed by I Am Somebody, and then Sprinkle Pie. Next question. This one is, at the rummage sale, what weird shape are most of the signs? Most of the sale signs? Are they elephants? Are they monkeys? Are they hot dogs? Or are they polio vaccines? At the rummage sale, what weird shape are most of the sale signs? Elephants? Monkeys? Hot dogs? Polio vaccines? Hi, Raylia. What up? For those that want to join for these last couple questions, you can by going to kahoot.it and putting in the game pin below. Actually, there we go. Below, down there. Pointing to things in frame. My voice sounds dolphin smooth today. I hope you enjoy my dolphin smoothness. Harry Walker, what to do on a date? Get vaccinated. I have a funny story about that. 3, 2, 1, and bam. Yes, it was elephants. 2 of you got that right. Let's see who got that right. Boom. We have the founder followed by I Am Somebody, and now Scott moving up the leaderboard into 3rd place. Okay, so the whole polio vaccine thing. This is the right era for it, 1950s. But specifically, there was Crybaby the Musical, a musical based on the John Waters film Crybaby with Johnny Depp and Ricky Lake and all that. Well, anyway, the Broadway show didn't do well, and the songs were meh. But there's a couple songs in particular that are awesome, and one of them is the opening about being at a polio charity picnic. It's so good. It's so good. Someone gets wheeled out in an iron lung, like it. Anyway, number 505. What is not a place the film suggests would be a good place for a date? Which one of these is not a place the film suggests? Is it to a bike trip, a weenie roast, a baseball game, or a bathhouse? Which one of these places is a place the film suggests would be a good place? Sorry, what is not a place the film suggests would be a good place for a date? Bike trip, weenie roast, baseball game, bathhouse. Quicker you answer, more points you get. While we're waiting for the last couple people, by the way, in that musical, Crybaby the Musical, there's a song called Screw Loose, done by Crybaby's ex-girlfriend, Lenora, and it's done in this sort of like Patsy Cline, almost like I Go Walking After Midnight crooner type song, like torch song, and it is hysterical and strange and dark, talking about being mentally unhinged because you're that obsessed with the sex of yours. It's beautiful. Again, highly advise. Last question. It's only a 5-question quiz. Let's see who wins. Bam! 8 of y'all got that right. Good. Some of y'all were like, no, they said bathhouse. That's fine. No, weenie roast. Let's see how that lines people up on the podium. We have in 3rd place, we got Scott. Followed by in 2nd place, taking the silver, we got I Am Somebody. And then in 1st place, we got the Founder. Congratulations, getting 3 of the 5. Followed up by Sprinkles and Wayne in 4th and 5th place. Congratulations, y'all. Good job, everybody. Oof. Did y'all have fun with that? I had fun with that. Let's get going back over. Oh my word. Good. Yay. Well, let me... Bam. Close out that background music. Again, you guys are in for a treat today. I think today's film is going to be everything you wanted, everything you needed. Just making sure I didn't miss anything in the chat room. Awesome. So, for those just joining us, stay tuned at the end of the broadcast. I'm going to be doing a few PSAs, not only for things in our community for the Black Lives Matter movement, but also telling you about what Monday's film is going to be on Movie Matinee Mondays. So, that'll be coming up at the very end of the broadcast. And thank you again to everybody who helps sponsor me over on Patreon or donates money to me through my various tip jars. You can do as such at logandonahoo.com. I'll throw the link into the chat room at the very end of the broadcast. So, who's ready for a little 1950s dating advice? Let's hop on in. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. By Cornet Films, here is What to Do on a Date. From the Perlinger Archives. It's tip jar, not tit jar, I promise.
This is a story about what to do on a date.
Oh.
It begins one early summer afternoon. It begins with Jeff.
Yes.
And Kay.
Oh, hey, Kay.
And Nick.
Hey, Nick. That's 3. What
Of
we going
course,
to do on this date?
You may not have a problem about what to do on a date, but Nick, well, he has a real dating problem.
Ooh.
If he took Kay out on a date, what would they do? Where would they go?
What would they wear? Ah. Ever since I
Just a
was
minute, Jeff.
little boy.
I'll get my tennis racket.
Okay, Nick, but hurry.
Hurry back, Nick. Those pants. That tapered waist. And then just the foof. They're like this close to being pantaloons. A la White Zombie from last Monday.
Hey, what about asking Kay to come to the community center with us on Friday to fix up that scavenger sale?
What about you
We
mind
could
your
make
own
it a
business?
double date.
Hmm?
What?
Double date with who?
You heard what I said.
No, I didn't.
That's no place to take a girl on a date. Helping to fix up the scavenger sale. Is it?
Why not?
On a first date?
First date?
Yeah. Well, Kay's a swell girl. I
I
was
mean, you're
gonna...
not dating?
I was thinking of calling her. Maybe ask her to the show Friday. Good picture. Wagon train.
Well,
Oh.
hurry up and call her and let's get going. I still have to get my things yet.
Call her
Gotta get
now?
his things.
Sure.
No, tomorrow.
You know the number, don't you?
I wrote it down.
Okay.
K-Tel. My grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. A young Josh Brolin. Dear God, it is.
What if she says no?
She's on the line.
Oh, hello, Kay?
Thanks.
This is Nick Baxter.
Hey, Nick Baxter.
Oh, hello, Nick. How are you?
Oh,
Fine,
people.
thanks. Say, Kay,
Yes.
next Friday, would you like to see Wagon Train at the movies?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. I suppose you've got your mind made up to see it?
You've seen it? She's already seen it.
Well, ask her about the scavenger sale.
What?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Kay, You wouldn't want to help get the scavenger sale ready at the community center, would you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've been hearing about that. Yes, I'd like to very much.
Mm.
You would? All right. I'll call for you then. About 7? Bye.
I love these 1950s boys with golden
Sure
retriever
didn't think
energy.
she'd go to a place like that for a date.
Uh-huh.
Where's my racket?
Golly.
Oh, ready?
Oh,
You know,
baby.
you better think some more, fellow, about what to do on a date.
You
Let's
think
all
she'll
think
have a
about
good
it.
time?
No,
What do you suppose I'll have to do?
everyone.
Who all's gonna...
Elephant signs. White elephant signs. Nothing says garage sale, and you're gonna buy things you don't need more than white elephant signage.
Now, you may not have thought of this sort of thing as a place to take a date,
You're right.
but it looks like it could be fun.
It looks like, but you'd be wrong. Kidding. It'd be fine. I'm starved for human affection.
A group, doing things together.
Oh,
Pretty good idea for a first date. Plenty to do, plenty of people to talk to.
I mean, is that...
But
Is that
let's
how this
see if
works?
Nick and Kay are enjoying it.
No amount of help can make this
Ah,
thing
my
look
hand.
any older.
Boy, that is an old timer.
Nick, can you help me put the sign up?
Oh, sure.
Make the rummage sale
I
crate
can't
again.
quite
Oh,
reach that far.
How's this?
yes.
That's about
Reach for
right.
me. Make your shirt untuck.
Say, Kay,
Knickknacks, right next to
are you really
Paddywhacks.
having a good time?
Of course
No.
I am. I'm glad you thought of coming here.
You see,
So am
Kay is a
I.
liar.
I mean, yes, it was a good idea.
Okay. How about helping with refreshments for the gang?
She was
All
just
right.
saying okay, not
See you later.
okay.
Yeah, oh, sure.
Bye, Kay. She was never seen from
Got any
again.
more tacks?
I think they're over there by the door.
Buy the mini fridge with a Limburg baby inside.
Yes, it
only
was a good
$5.
idea to come.
Oh my God, John.
How does Jeff get ideas like that?
I don't know. Magic 8 Ball.
Hey, what's this?
It's paper
Maybe this is where Jeff gets ideas.
from a list on a
A
wall
list of
randomly.
coming activities.
Hmm.
A bike trip. That could be a lot of fun. A chance to do things with a group to get acquainted. It does look like a good time if your partner likes it. Would Kay enjoy a bike trip? Or a weenie roast? Another
Good.
group date. A chance to learn the give and take of working and playing together.
Oh,
Not much arranging needed, not much expense.
one does
That
like
can
give
be
and
important.
take.
Could be a fine date, if Kay would like it. Wonder if she'd like to go to a baseball game. A date that's not too involved, one you can carry through comfortably.
Hmm.
And there are all sorts of other sports events. Inexpensive dates, most of them.
Inexpensive place.
Swimming meets, for example.
Who goes to a swim meet?
You can find many good ideas. For
Recognize that?
dates that give
Homeless
you a good
hoedown?
chance to get acquainted. And dates that you don't have to worry too much about in advance.
He's so happy thinking
It
about
was
it.
a good deal coming here tonight, double dating with Jeff and Phyllis.
BDE, big date energy.
When all four are good friends and
Yes.
enjoy the same things, double dates can be lots of fun.
Oh,
Or you can ask Kay to go on dates with you alone, if you plan for what she enjoys.
Hey, you loafer. What are you doing over there?
loafing.
Right there.
I want him to just rip the list off and take it for
Fine
himself.
thing. As soon as Kay isn't around to supervise, you go off on a vacation.
You know, Maestro,
Let's
I
go
don't
watch
think
people
your
not
date
drown in a
ideas are
line.
so original.
What?
About what to do on a date, I mean.
Hmm.
But what I'd like to know is, how can you figure out what a girl would like to do? A certain girl, I mean.
Ask her.
Well, you might ask her.
Ask her. Oh my
Yeah,
God, you
Nick's
mean
looking for
she has
you.
opinions?
Is he good company? He always seems so quiet.
We get along all right. He's got a good sense of humor, and we haven't run out of things to say yet.
Golden Retriever
kinda cute.
energy.
You gonna date him again?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Besides, he hasn't asked me.
In the face.
George, get out of there.
I'm hungry.
If you want to do something, take the Cokes out there.
Okay, come on, here you go.
All set?
I
Take
think
the corks out there.
Come and get it, everybody.
Come on, we eat. Let's go.
Eat at your own ribs.
It's my favorite part of setting up for a scavenger sale. Snacks.
Hey, this looks good. You make the sandwiches?
Glad we will get Tito place.
Uh-huh.
Boy, this one's for long.
Yeah, that skirt
Where
goes
should we go?
all the way down.
How about over here?
Oh, fine.
This nook. Next to the other things we don't want.
Your table, madame.
Thank you, sir. This is fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're sitting next to
You
each
sure you
other.
like to do things like this?
Sure.
I thought all girls wanted fellas to take them to fancy places, spend lots of money.
Not
I
this
mean-
girl.
You know,
Not
I sort of
bad.
like things like this too. You won't laugh. I like to go on bicycle trips too. Do you?
I like
And
breathing
miniature
too.
boats, you know that.
Yeah, and weenie roasts and square dances.
And baseball games and taffy pulls. I think they're swell.
Say, you
Toffee
like to
pull.
do lots of things, don't you?
No, I like doing 4
Say,
things. We
Kay,
listed all 4 things.
Next Friday, there's gonna be a weenie roast. Or there'll be a bowling party if you'd rather do that.
Go to his weenie
Or we
roast.
could go to the band concert.
Oh, I
Weenie.
enjoy going to the weenie roast very much. Unless you'd rather go bowling.
No, I'd rather go to the weenie roast.
Weenie roast or
If Jeff goes with Phyllis, we could double date with them.
good.
Hey, Nick, hey, come on, we're gonna break open the ice cream.
Okay, be right there. Is it all right then? About Friday?
Yes, Nick. It's a date.
Yes, there are lots of things to do on dates. If you know how to look for them, if you plan them with the other person in mind,
For them.
and if you really try to make sure each date's a good time. If you do these things,
That's real tea,
you'll
actually.
know what to do on your date.
God. Do we feel all educated? Good. That was What to Do on a Date by Coronet Films. Oh my word. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. It was a lot of fun and strange. Y'all are evil up in the chat room. Does anyone have a painting of Don Knotts? Horrible height. Sandwiches made from real elephants, y'all. Swear to God. Love, love, love doing these just because of the chat rooms. Seriously. Oh. So, without further ado, thank you again for tuning in. We have a lovely film coming up for you this coming Monday, of which I will throw up in the chat room. It was a suggestion for a 1960s film based off of a book about being shut in and vampires and fearing the things outdoors. And I think it's time that we watch it. This is our coming attraction for this coming Monday's movie matinee. Joy.
We switch you to the state capitol, where His Excellency, the Governor, is speaking from the Executive Mansion.
Further, I have, in conjunction with the federal government,
Declared this state to be a disaster area.
I was sent to keep you here
Yes.
until they come.
to kill me.
It's good to hold on to people until they come. It's considerate.
Vampires, alive among the lifeless, that make the night hideous with their inhuman cravings. If they are not destroyed in the flaming pits of hellfire,
Hey, Flaming Pits of
or
Hellfire.
staked to the ground in the light of the sun. Will the unbelievable become real? A world of inanimate zombies by day,
Oh, hey, inanimate zombies by
irresistible,
day.
horrifying attackers by night.
Irresistible.
Can a zombie woman's hunger for love repopulate the earth?
I'm hungering for love and looking to repopulate the earth. Or at least try. Can you?
Get away from her.
Yup! Monday's film, The Last Man on Earth, starring Vincent Price. I just threw the link up in the chat room for people if you want to open that in a separate tab or go to the chat room after today's broadcast. You can open that up and set yourself a reminder if you haven't already done that for my entire page. You can. So that will be this coming Monday. Also, I want to lift up a few different things. PSA portion. So, few different things. One, there is a charity called the Marsha P. Johnson Institute. They are based out of California. They are an organization. Marsha P. Johnson, for those unfamiliar, was a black trans woman who is often credited as being the first, if not one of the first, people at the Stonewall riots to start things off, perhaps even throwing the first brick, as a legend tells it. They have an organization that actually focuses on bettering the lives of black trans women and other Black, Indigenous, and people of color that are trans. So they are a fabulous charity that I'm going to go ahead and send you guys the link for. If you want to go ahead and support them, you can by going to their website, which will be in the chat room there. They do all sorts of really cool things, including events and educational workshops and other things for the community, and they also have a link there where you can donate to at marshap.org. Also, I mentioned it before, MPD 150, the Minneapolis Police Department 150 project. It was an organization that went through and made a report about the Minneapolis Police Department and came to the findings that they are beyond reform, and that it really needs to move onward to a situation of defunding them and starting other organizations in their place. They have a really good fact educating people about what the whole defund movement is. There is part of the defund movement that says that we need to use defunding as a form of reform. There is also another part of the defunding movement that is aimed purely at abolition. But either way, I found that MPD 150, their fact is the best education to start off on things, to help people wrap their mind around what people are talking about when they are talking about these issues. So I have that link also in the chat room as well. And then last but not least, I have The 13th by director Ava DuVernay. If you've seen her film Selma, it is fantastic. She also directed this Academy Award nominated documentary about the 13th Amendment, which of course said that slavery was illegal unless, loophole, you are incarcerated. So it is a fantastic documentary about that. I think that especially would be good coming up on how this Friday is Juneteenth. June 19th is starting to become a recognized state-by-state holiday, should be a national holiday, where people can go and celebrate the fact that that was the last day that the last remaining enslaved people down in Texas found out that the Emancipation Proclamation had been declared and the war was won and they were free. So that is celebrated basically as 4th of July for the Black community. That's coming up this Friday, and the 13th, the documentary, is for free on YouTube. It is on Netflix as well, but if you want to watch it on YouTube and you don't have Netflix, you can see it right there. If you don't feel like watching it tonight, it's okay. You can click on the link, open it in YouTube, and hit watch later. I highly advise educating yourself on these things because education is the root of change. So, thank you again for helping all of this happen. I want to thank again all my fabulous sponsors that help make me do what I do, from lighting to keeping the bills paid to keeping things going while I wait for my furloughed checks to come in. So thank you to everyone that sponsors me either on Patreon or throws coins into my tip jar for all the things that I do. I just realized I was doing all that without my background music. So thank you to everybody that sponsors that. Or if you want to just send me fan mail and love letters, you can to my P.O. Box, Logan Donahoo, P.O. Box 1503, Orlando, Florida 32802. So is Selma on Amazon. Oh, Selma's on Amazon. That's awesome. Selma's an awesome film. Highly advise. So, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all of you being here. It is lovely to be here with you guys. I will see you all on Monday, where I have that link for Last Man on Earth, Monday at 5 p.m. Otherwise, I will see you back here next, same bat time, same bat channel. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend and happy Juneteenth in advance. Talk to you guys later.